There are places you begin to belong to even before your body fully arrives there. A city, a country, a rhythm, a second home forming quietly inside the life you are learning to walk towards. And when the ground moves, the first duty is not interpretation, no. The first duty is reverence. So this time the ground moved in Colombia. And for me, that sentence does not remain at the level of news. For me, it touches something more personal. Not because the tragedy is mine, no. Not because another country's pain should become a mirror for your own story, no. But because Colombia has become part of the life I am learning to walk towards. And that requires care. Because when suffering happens, we must be careful not to turn it into material, not to turn it into content, not symbolism, not a dramatic sign arranged for our private meaning. Nah, none of that. You see, people are hurting, families are waiting, homes have been shaken. Ordinary mornings have been interrupted without permission. So, first, we stand still for Colombia, for the families grieving, for the wounded, for those searching, for those waiting for news they are simply terrified to receive. And then, after reverence, comes responsibility. Because if a place has become part of your heart, part of your future, part of your field, or part of your sense of becoming, then love cannot remain only emotional. It must become useful. And perhaps one of the first ways to honor a second home is to help, however modestly, when its people need support. Not as performance, no. Not as proof of goodness. Not so generosity can wear a costume and ask to be admired, no. But because embodiment must become practical when life is vulnerable. That is part of the PrinceOS free system. Freedom is not only the ability to move towards the life you desire. No. Freedom is also the capacity to serve the life you say you love. To let alignment become action. To let feeling become stewardship. To let the future you are preparing for make you more human in the present. Because a second home is not a fantasy. It is not a backdrop. It is not a beautiful idea waiting for your arrival. It is already alive. With people, with families, with streets, with grief, with resilience. with ordinary days that deserve to keep standing. So today this is not a message about fear. It is not a message about omens. No. It is not a message about claiming tragedy as personal confirmation. No, none of that. It is a message about reverence and usefulness, and the sacred responsibility of loving a place without consuming its pain. May help arrive. May the trapped be found. May the grieving be held. May the wounded be healed. May Colombia be strengthened by every hand that can help it stand up again. And may the rest of us remember, when the ground moves in a place you carry, do not rush to explain the signal. First, become worthy of that connection.